Here to close down another episode of the Statesman Insider, Jimmy Smith and head coach of the women's basketball team at Delta State, Sandra Rushing. We talked about the Lemoyne-Owen game. We talked about the upcoming Lemoyne-Owen game that was played on Saturday. But let's look even further now to when regional game and then GSC games really start on the 23rd. You have played 23rd against West Alabama, 28th against University of Alabama Huntsville, and then the 30th, who closed out November against North Alabama. All home games. You start home. How does that feel? You're going to be doing a lot of traveling in December, but it feels good to get all those home games in to start the season.
I'm excited about playing at home, but I wish there was a balance there. But that's just the way the schedule worked out. We have to deal with it. But playing at home in front of our fans and with 7 new people, it's great to be at home because we're still looking for our chemistry, and we've got some tough opponents coming in here.
You think a lot of the road trips are going to help with that chemistry when you're on the bus and you have to share personal space and sometimes personal belongings with people. That's when you build chemistry. So maybe that December road trip of Palooza will turn into a chemistry builder for you. I
hope so, because we've got a long trip when we go to West Florida and then Valdosta and then back, and then we'll end with Montebello on December the 19th here. And this year's schedule is really difficult because we're hitting our crossover games early, which I'm glad that we're getting to play the other side. But at the same time, usually when we hit conference tournament, we meet Valdosta or West Georgia, and we have everything in. Right. And right now, we're still trying to figure it out. And I want to figure it out and win instead of lose and try to figure it out. And that's the players they found a way to win at Lemoyne-Owens. They came out. They were really enthusiastic, and we got after it early defensively, and then we had a little letdown because when you're up 25, you're, as a coach, I want to be up 50, but I'm constantly staying on them about staying down defensively, help on the drive, and we have a long way to go defensively.
Now, in terms of the people that are going to be making the trip to the Monday game against West Alabama, or even this past weekend against Lemoyne-Owen, what are some little things that people can watch for, the true basketball enthusiasts can see your team do and go, you know what, I heard about that from Coach Rushing. I think that's really awesome. Little things, maybe not Bug necessarily. She's going to get her assist and her points, or Mo shooting the 3. What are some little things that people can watch for from your team this year at home?
Well, I think, first of all, team-wise, us pushing the basketball. I thought we did a good job at Lemoyne-Owens. We really want to push the basketball and try to get an easy basket and not let the defense set. And, individually, I think Tamara Reed has done a tremendous job. She's going to shoot the ball more for us this year. Watch my freshmen, Johnsy and Jasmine Sanders. They're twins, play 2 different positions, and they're going to get quite a bit of playing time. Shamika Russell has really stepped up and really improved her game. She's starting at the 4 for me. She can step out and shoot the 3. And I say this right now, but it's early. They may see a few more 3s shot this year than in the past.
Well, there were a lot of 3s last year, and more than that is a lot of 3s. We talked with Coach Hine earlier in the episode of the Statesman Insider about recruiting, and he landed those 7 recruits. I know it's still early, but you're always recruiting. In terms of the message that your program, Delta State Lady Basketball or Lady Statesman Basketball, delivers, and your personal philosophy on basketball here at Delta State, what are those things that you separate yourself from other coaches, and basically take this time to tell a prospective athlete to come to Delta State?
Well, of course, we want a good student athlete, and I think you win with people. I'm very fortunate. I've got great young ladies around me. I've got a great staff, great training staff, and they've got to love the program. They want to be successful. That's important, but you got to get that degree. And recruiting is a year-round thing. Right. I mean, we've got a list of sophomores that we're looking at. We've got our junior list, and we did sign a tremendous guard early with Brooke Rhodes from East Rankin, and we're really excited about her. Now we've got to go find some posts because I lose 3 posts next year, and that is crucial.
What are the things that you do on the recruiting level? We talked with head coach Ron Roberts about his recruiting coming up next year. We talked to Jason Connor about it. What are the things you're looking for? And when you go on recruiting trips, explain the craziness of those trips?
Well, sitting in the stands. I was sitting in the stands the other night watching a high school player, and here comes Mississippi State. We're always fighting that D1. They're recruiting her. We're on her. and we're going to continue to recruit her until we're told otherwise. It gets a little hectic. I mean, we finish a ball game on Monday night. I'm on the road Tuesday, and it's a never-ending thing, but I love what I'm doing, and I want to make sure that we get the right people in here. Again, like I said, I really believe you win with people, and people that want to buy into your philosophy, and you've got to let them know up front what's expected, because, you know, I don't want any surprises, because if they're unhappy, mom and dad's unhappy, everybody's unhappy. So we pretty much, and we go in-house with them. We'll go meet the mom and dad because they want to know who their daughter's playing for. And they want to see me in person, see my staff in person, and then they'll come, you know, on an official visit. And I really believe when we get people on campus, we can sell them, because this is a great place. Delta State's a great place. Our facilities, and it's a great school, and they're going to get a great education. Hands down, we took all the trips with football. One of the best, if not the best, facility for football. We'll be taking all the trips with basketball, and you know what? Silver's Coliseum is a great place to work in. And I can only imagine it's a great place to play basketball in and coach in as well. Big thank you to Brian Hine, who also has a great facility. We're done pimping Delta State. You come on down to Delta State to play your basketball. That's going to do it for us here on the Statesman Insider. That's head coach Sandra Rushing. Thank you to her, and good luck to you coming up this weekend. Thank you.
That's going to do it right here on WXVT.